Yeah! Woo! It's Manny Motivation, ready to give you that next chapter, that awoken chapter. Ooh, and this one is called, It Don't Mean a Thing If You Ain't Got That Swing. Ooh, I gotta be truthful, and I gotta give the credit to where it belongs. See, that title I got from a song that I listened to by Duke Ellington. You see, Duke Ellington was a masterful composer. He took all his compositions and put them together into beautiful masterpieces. One of the best masterpieces that he put together was called It Don't Mean a Thing If You Ain't Got That Swing. And I have to relate that song to an episode that I had in my life that I always held. And maybe it's something that you could relate to. You see, in college, right? And I've always been a business person. I went to one of the top business schools in university. And I went after what I needed to go after in life, right? So in college, I had a couple internships. I interned at Wall Street. I interned with Johnson & Johnson. I ran my own painting company. Oh, you could tell I was hunting for business. I was ready to go after what I needed in life, right? What I always aspired to do. So my senior year in college, right, when everyone's looking for a job, I was out there plotting on the biggest job that I could find. You see, I wasn't really thinking entrepreneurial. I was thinking that corporate route. But because I was in this route, I set up a plan to go after these jobs that I was looking for. I had the top resume. I felt like I was A1. I felt like I was the greatest. But sometimes life has this way of telling you the truth. You see, as I was going through my interviews, I wrote down every single interview that I had to try to go after a great job after college. One by one, I kept getting rejected. I put down all the jobs that I had that I was going after, and I counted one day how many rejections I went through. I counted 18 rejections. You see, I applied to Aldi's to be a district manager. I applied to corporate jobs. I applied to Wall Street jobs. I applied to jobs that fit my category. But life quickly told me, you could be the greatest, but you can always get rejected. So I kept going after job after job. I made it to the second rounds. On every single job, I made it to the second round. Made it to the end until they told me, look, my friend, you just not cut off for this job. You just don't have what we're looking for. You see, rejection after rejection, I had to stay there and stand my ground and learn after every interview what went wrong. Was it me? I know I had a stellar background, but see, sometimes in life is gonna come that way. You're gonna think you're the best, but you're gonna get rejected. You're gonna get smacked in the face. You're gonna be on your back flat. But, and I say this strongly, it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. You see, you must keep going, rejection after rejection. See, there was a point, right, that I interviewed for a specific bank. I went to 3 interviews, separate positions. And I went to the second interviews, meaning like the first one, they'll have 15 people, and then they'll pick 5. I always made it to the second round. But I had this one recruiter that she noticed I was putting in that work to get these interviews. She noticed I kept going, rejection after rejection. And after getting rejection 18 times, I got a call from that recruiter and she said, Manny, I got a position that you may be a great candidate for. Would you like to do the interview? Now, I didn't tell her, but I had just got rejected 18 times, and I really didn't want to do no other interviews. But see, in life, you have to keep going. You have to fight rejection after rejection, because someone out there is looking. The universe will deliver the positive results that you're looking for. So this recruiter called me and she said, Manny, I got this position that you may be a great, asset for. So I interviewed for the position. I got the first interview. I made it to the second interview. I talked with the main director of that company, and I looked him straight in the eye and I said, look, I'm here to learn, I'm here to work, I'm here to give you 100%. I'm here to give you 100%. Can you believe it? I got the job. After 18 rejections back to back. Folks, I worked at Wall Street, I worked at Johnson & Johnson, I thought I had it all, I had a great GPA, I got rejected 18 times. And then I got the job. See, it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Duke Ellington was right all this time. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing.